Alright, Kyle. Radio check.
10-4. I got you. Sounds good.
Alright, we just got the command. Going to start her up. Alright, Kyle, let's go and run through our list here. First thing to remember here is remember NASCAR is going to be a lot more strict this year about how wide guys are in turn 1. They said they'll be more lenient and restarts, but once we all get single filed out or whatever when you're racing normally, don't go too wide there. Also, very strict about how they want you to pace going to the bus stop, but do not want you to go straight through. There's a couple guys doing that over the past couple of years, trying to save a little bit of fuel. Don't do that. You will be assessed a penalty for that, for sure.
Copy that. What else?
Track temp is still well over 100 degrees, but we're expecting to see a lot of cloud covers today, so we could see track temperature fluctuating quite a bit. We'll keep you up to date on that. I also want you to remember what we spoke about last night. This is not going to be a heads-up speed race. This is definitely going to come down to strategy, and live guys are pretty similar paces here. Your own pace with SVG. This is not a Sonoma or a Chicago street course situation here. A lot of guys can compete, so you know, just focus on what we talked about. If the strategy ends up changing, of course you'll be in the loop. Remember, these first couple of stages are only 10 laps apiece, so they're going to be quick. This entire day is going to be about execution from you, Kyle, everybody on pit road, everybody back at the shop. As long as we come together and we do exactly what we know how to do, we know we're the best team on the grid.
Yep, no doubt. Like you guys said, I appreciate everything you guys do. Be safe there on pit road. I know it's going to be a weird one for you since pit road's backwards this day. But I'm doing everything I can to bring a sugar flight home. Let's do it.
Absolutely. All right, go ahead and get some heat in those brakes and tires, clean them up. Remember that you're probably going to want to start in first gear here. You can play around with that, but let's try first gear first. We get a couple of those practice starts in the short practice we had, so go ahead and check that. Make sure you do not beat him to the line. Be very careful with that. Do not beat him to the line initial start here.
What was that? But I could hear him on the brakes, and then did he jump? That was weird.
Right side, clear, right clear.
You're fine. Settle in.
Right side. Clear, clear, clear.
Good work. That's P5.
tight into carousel.
Ten four, stick with it. You're way better than everybody in ES's.
One on the right side. Clear. On your left. Clear. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear, clear.
That's P4. Already halfway in this stage.
Right side. Clear him. On the left side. You're clear. On your right. Clear, clear, clear. On your right, door quarter clear. left side. Clear if you need it.
Good job, Kyle. It's P3. There'll be 2 laps remaining in the stage at the line. Coming to the last lap of the stage.
Right side. Clear.
Alright, the yellow's out. Yellow's out. Go ahead and debrief me on what you were feeling, bud.
Mainly tight in the right-handers right now, but also a little tight on the transition in the S's, back to left. But other than that, I mean, really the only thing is I was getting a tiny bit of wheel hop into the bus stop because I saw everybody was pretty much braking later than me, but I felt like I was making up all the time I would lose on entry and the center exit of the bus stop, but you tell me.
Yeah, go ahead and wrap all the way around here for a pace car. Nice and easy, but yeah, your bus stop is fine. It's mainly the S's where you're making all your time. You pretty much were the fastest there at the end of the run. So I really don't want to do anything that's going to hurt your S's. If you think I can loosen you up a tad and that's going to help, let me know. Otherwise, I would recommend no changes.
Was the 88 at full pace?
Never heard one way or the other, but historically, when he's had the lead early in these races, he's been managing the gap pretty consistently.
Yeah, if he's holding back, I think we need to work on this transition, the S's. I think I can go faster in that section, so let's look into that.
Yeah, 10-4. Pace car is at the top of the yeses. We're still sticking with plan A here, strategy-wise.
Yeah, 10-4. I trust you.
I know it was only 10 laps, but did you feel heavy tire wear, or were the times were not dropping off too heavily, but what did it feel like?
Honestly, I think it's the best car I've ever had here. So, relatively neutral, but like I said, you fixed the S's, and I think we got real race-winning speed.
10-4. I agree. Let's stick to the plan, or I think we'll be fine. All right, Kyle. Bring it down to rim. Five, 4, 3, 2. She's full. Go ahead and go. Pace car's entering the bus stop. I need you to save fuel for me when you can. So as expected, like we talked about last night, a lot of guys stayed out here. So we are going to be in some traffic. I know you're not going to be happy about it like we talked about, but this is going to set us up the best strategy-wise. If we only have one more stage break and no other cautions, you have a real chance to win this race for sure. Even if we do get cautions, you have a pretty good chance here.
10-4. I'm gonna do my best to keep my nose clean. So what position does this put me in?
Still waiting on timing and scoring to catch up here, but I suspect you're gonna be in the 20s somewhere.
Alright. 10-4.
I know. But just focus, put your head down, and we're gonna win this race, buddy. It'll be 1 to green at the line. Okay, here we go. Remember first gear? SVG was playing some games. I'm at first restart, so just be ready when my signal will check up. Again, we gotta keep the car clean here.
Right side. Clear, clear, clear. In and out, in and out. In, all clear. On your right. Clear, clear. Right side. Clear.
Jesus, Cliff. I hope you're right about this.
One on the right side. Right side, clear. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear, clear, clear. Good job. Left side. Still there. Clear. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear. Right side. On your right. Clear, clear, clear. Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear. Right side. Too wide. Clear, clear.
This is a f***ing joke.
One on the right side. You're clear.
You said you trust me, right? It's gonna be fine. I know it's frustrating.
Right, clear.
The 10 is a lap car, the 4 and the 51 are on our strategy, they're for position.
On your right. And clear.
Left in the stage.
On your left. You're clear.
You said the 51?
That is correct. final lap in the stage.
Right side. Clear.
Oh man, I love racing lap cars for the lead. I mean, it's just pathetic. He's already lapped.
Yellow's out. Yellow's out, that's the stage. I'm sorry, man. I know you had to suffer there for a couple laps, but we are in a really, really good spot now. All of those guys that just pitted are gonna have to pit again, and everybody's got to pit at least once more. So we have the track position now. You're light years faster than everybody around you now. This is looking really good for us.
Yeah. All right. 10-4.
You're gonna need to wrap all the way around here for the pace car, but take it easy. I want you to stay fuel when you can. Pace car into the top of the S's again. Alright, Kyle, remember to save fuel for me when you can. And remember our strategy here, okay? We're going to stay out. And SVG, Logano, and Hamlin, who were our main competitors early in the race, are all, you know, behind the buffer cars that we have there on our same strategy. So, again, we're battling the 51 and the 4. So, we get around them early on this restart, we have a awesome chance to ride this wave out to the end.
10-4. Do you think their new tires are going to make a difference for them to be able to get through traffic?
Tough to say. I mean, you saw how much that we struggled in traffic ourselves, and I think that we're, at the worst, the top 3 car here, so we'll see how much more SVG has in the tank pace-wise. I think he's going to be our main competitor here. But the 51 and the 4 have actually been sneaky quick. I mean, they're here on strategy, but also outright pace. You know, all the buffering cars behind them, they've had to pass them shred up. So we still got a race in our hands, but keep our head down, and we're probably in the catbird seat here.
Copy. What is our projected pit lap for this next pit stop?
Still to be determined. We'll let you know. You'll be 1 to green at the line this time.
Yeah, alright. Has the 51 ever started a race from the lead before?
That is a great question, and I don't have an answer for you. But let's not take him lightly, okay? Obviously, he's, you know, he is what he is, but he's quick today. He's earned his right to be up here, so let's take it seriously, all right?
Yeah, fair enough. I was really just trying to see if there was any type of small historical pattern as to what he's done when he's in the lead.
Let's just focus on a nice clean start here. We don't want to do anything special. We know we got the pace, and let's just focus on that.
Copy.
Alright, Kyle, come to green this time. Remember, first gear, nice and patient once you get into the restart zone. And let's just see what he's going to do.
I got a better start than he did. I was worried I was going to get black flagged.
On your right. Clear. Right side. Clear. One on the right. Clear, clear, clear.
Holy hell, I almost just crashed in the carousel. It's twice now on a restart I've gotten super loose there.
You're okay. Just stay focused here. You still got the speed. $20 laps to go.
Right side. Still there. All clear.
Good work. SVG had problems on the restart. He's P17. Hamlin and P7 is our main competitor now.
The car's getting tighter in the S's now.
$10-4 on that. You're still the fastest in the S's though.
Left side. Clear. Right side. Clear.
Good work, Kyle. Set sail, let's build a gap. Guys should start pitting soon. We'll keep you up to date. Hamlin and SVG just pitted. Your target lap time is a 12 flat. Over 2.5 seconds out back. About half the field just pitted. I'm gonna keep you out a couple laps. Over 13 seconds out back now.
Starting to lose the nose a little bit.
10-4, not much longer.
starting to struggle here. The tires are gone.
Hit this sign. Bring it in right now. Five, 4, 3, 2, you're leaving on me. Go, she's full. Alright, Kyle, Hamlin took fuel only to try to close the gap. We're racing the 4 here. I need your full pace. Guys are trying to stretch to the end. Everything you got.
Can they make it?
Not according to my map, but let's go full force, put the pressure on.
Left side. Clear.
Getting that weird engine noise that Chase had last week.
This should clear up. You just ran the fastest lap of the race.
Progressively getting worse.
Don't worry about it. I'm usually in the 11s every lap. 9 laps to go. You're currently P3. Here's the deal. The 48 and the 7 are trying to stretch it. I really don't think they can make it. We'll find out here soon.
If they can make it, can I catch them?
At your current pace, it's close. Alright, the 48 and the 7 just pitted. You are now P1. You have a sizable gap. I need you to slow down a little bit. Nice smooth laps here to begin. Is the engine still doing the chatter?
Haven't heard it in a few laps.
Ten-4. Over 5.5 seconds out back. It'll be 5 laps to go at the line. Bring it home. about 6.5 seconds out back now. We're fine with mid-12 lap times right now. Two laps to go. White flag's out. Last lead. Hell yeah, Kyle Larson. What a drive. Way to go, man. Go burn it down.
Oh, man. What a strategy call, Cliff. Thanks, everybody. Man, what a team win. Cliff, you won this race for us, man. Great job on the road, everybody. thank you everybody at the shop, Mr. H. Wow, really never thought I'd win here.
Yeah, great execution by everybody all day, including you, Kyle. Awesome job, 5 Fit Crew. Everybody at the shop, like you said, why don't you come get these guys on the front stretch of the show?